What is up, guys? Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel, where there's no face, there's no case. Look, I don't have much to say here, but we're going to get into it and make it very, very quick. The new Pope just got selected, if you will. However you feel about that, whatever. But it led me down a little bit of a rabbit hole, not with the new Pope, but just with the Vatican in general. So, with the Vatican, they use the Vatican Bank, the institution, the operation within religion, whatever. It's a complex financial institution with broad investment capabilities. It's possible that the IR may hold cryptocurrency as part of its diverse portfolio, but it's not publicly confirmed fact. And you know they're tight-lipped. They're not going to talk about this stuff. I mean, it even says here on Quora, no one even uses Quora, but it says no, the Vatican doesn't have its own crypto, whatever. Anyway, there's no official statement, all this stuff, right? Well, something very, very interesting here. If you go here and you look into the actual homepage of the bank, it gives you a small little clue here that they like to be providing dedicated payment services worldwide. How do you get it worldwide? Blockchain technology. I mean, come on. It's not. It doesn't get more obvious than this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have a stroke. Like, what? Okay. So, what payment services do they use? They use the SWIFT payment service and the single euro payments area. Now, everyone knows the SWIFT system is going to get ingratiated within crypto, blockchain. They're going to bring us to a new financial system. They are going to bring us into a new financial system. I don't know how many times I got to say this, but whatever. Okay, they are going to take the SWIFT system, and it's going to be completely crypto. Forget waiting 3 to 5 days for your deposits. They're coming immediately. You want to get paid each day you work. You want to get paid. That's a possibility. It's all possible. But anyway, the single euro payment area. So we look into this, and there's many big countries within this, but it's also in this, the Vatican State, and the Vatican State has a GDP that is bigger than, excuse me, many large countries. But anyway, we're not even going to talk about it, or many small countries. Apologies. SEPA aims to make cross-border payments more efficient and cost-effective. Like, am I making this up? Like, I'm not going crazy here, right? This is ridiculous. So how do they do that? How do they make cross-border payments more efficient and cost-effective? Like, come on. Like, y'all know how they do this. Y'all know how this do it. Come on. All right? They are already showing interest in exploring and utilizing blockchain technology for payments. I mean, I'm not making this up. Now, if the Vatican is using crypto, I mean, come on. I mean, come on. They're not going to disclose it, but the small little signs are there if you really pay attention. And it just gets crazy. The more I talk about it, the more insane I feel. But those are a few signs there. If the Vatican, one of the most tight-lipped, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, they were one of the most tight-lipped organizations, if you will, in the world. In the absolute, like, you don't get shit out of them, bruh. They got the like, come on. So to know that they're in the realm of this, it goes to show it is here to stay 1,000,000%, and that's just another example. But to go on to today, real quick, we are pumping all across the board, And in a later video, I'll definitely do some hype stuff. I'll get into it. But all this stuff, it's pumping everything. I mean, I can't even find a crypto that's look. This is barely red. Come on. I mean, this is ridiculous. So this is where we're going. All right. And right now, this is purely off of the US and UK trade talks and the announcement that the United States and China are going to meet on Saturday. But really, the US and UK, they've struck in a deal, and it's pumping the markets right now. So can you imagine? Can you can you even imagine what's going to happen? So this is the first step to resolving a trade war disrupting the global economy. We know that the U.S.-China trade war it's messing a lot of stuff up. Okay, I am telling you right now, this is the start to them negotiating. they're gonna come to some type of deal. This isn't gonna last forever. So, ooh, we're already pumping. We don't even need this to go through. We're already pumping, but once this goes through, I mean, you can forget about it. Global liquidity shoots all the way up. People got money to play with. They're throwing it into crypto, 100% guaranteed. Oh my gosh, the Bitcoin cycle is completely based off of global liquidity. If you didn't know, now you know. So every time liquidity goes up, Bitcoin goes up. Now with UK and the US signing this deal, and things are starting to ease up a little bit around the economies all across the country, different countries and stuff. I mean, not really, but just a tiny little bit. You're seeing the reaction in the market right now. Plus 10%, like at least for like all these different coins. So can you imagine? Can you even imagine what's going to happen when China and the US come to a good deal? These markets are already going to pump as it is. And we have regulations coming. And we have regulations coming. Don't even get me started on central banks and these institutions and BlackRock and Franklin Templeton and don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I'm just spewing out right now. So I'm gonna end this video right here. I'm gonna let y'all digest what y'all just saw, cause see this right here? See this right here? This alone is gonna pump the markets into a frenzy. But we have regulations being built right now in the United States. I mean, we're we're there. And just one more thing before I leave this video. So this is the fear. Oh my God, guys! Earlier today, I looked at this. It was at 55. We are. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're good. I remember when all this tariff stuff started. This fear and greed index was literally at like 5. It was all the way down here. We're at 70 now, guys. We are absolutely gonna pump, but forget it. Forget it. To the moon. Yo, it's no face, no case, no face crypto. I'm out of here, you feel me? Next video coming soon.